Hey, what's going on, everybody? Yeah, I got my big coat on today. It's freezing for me, at least, even though I'm down here in Charleston, South Carolina. I am frozen. But we're continuing on today with a post about the feet. So we're just going to continue with the series. This is post 2 in our feet series, targeting ways to get more athletic. And today, what I wanted to talk about is just providing the audience an understanding of our feet. Okay, so when we think about the body, I want you guys to just understand very simple anatomy. We have 206 bones, okay, we'll call it, in the body, and of those 206, we have 26 bones that are in each of our feet. So let's think about that for a second. So 26 in each foot, times that by 2, we have 2 feet. Most of us do. So that's 52 of the 206 bones in the body are found in our feet. So you tell me something. The simple math, right, is 25%, right? Do you think that you're spending in your training 25% of the time just working on your feet? Just think about that for a second. Just something just to check in with. And I can answer that. For a majority of my athletes, the answer is no. So one thing that I just want to get across is just don't neglect that, right? When we think about the foundation, right, it starts with the feet. And I want you to just understand that the dogs need some love. Let the dogs breathe. Get outside of the shoes. Get familiar, like we talked about last post or in that first video. Work on some of the proprioceptive drills, just getting your body getting your feet outside of your shoes, operating in space, allowing them to feel the different sensory environments and just see how they operate. And one of the things that I just wanted to go over here briefly, other than just laying the foundation of the anatomy, and is just talking about that barefoot training. Now, don't just get out of your shoes and go from most of you have the thicker platform shoes to barefoot. That's just a recipe for disaster. I would never advise you to do that, but I want you to gradually get to that point, right? Maybe you don't go to like the zero drop shoes, and there's 1,000 different brands now. Maybe you find something kind of in the middle. Maybe you train with like a Nike Free or a Nike Trainer, something like that has like kind of like a minimal drop, gradually getting there through time. Or maybe you spend the warm-up period barefoot, and then you kind of progress in the workout with your shoes, right? Just kind of find different ways to dose this in, and don't just go from 0 to hero. I've done that mistake, and I had stress fractures, and I was sidelined for like weeks. I went and this is probably 10 years ago when I was in college. I bought a pair of those 5-finger Vibram shoes, and I ran the Ravenel Bridge here in Charleston all the way. I ran past the Ravenel Bridge. I ran all the way from the Mount Pleasant side all the way to like the corner of Calhoun and what is that now? East Bay. So that's like 6-7 miles, and my feet were just fried after that for like literally 3 weeks. So don't be that guy. So just learn from my mistake. But anyways, I digress. Just something quick I wanted to share about the anatomy. So just think about that in your training next time. What can we do to get the feet more involved? What can we do to get more sensation? Allowing that, right, that transverse arch right here on your foot that connects the big toe to that fifth toe, that base of the triangle, the athletic arch. What can we do to get that more involved in our training? Okay, so just something to think about. Stay tuned here for the future posts, but just wanted to kind of leave you guys with that thought, right? We have 25% of our bones in our feet. All right, think about that. All right, guys, take care. Have a good day, and we will see you later on in the week.